I can't. Oh. I can't believe this is happening to us after all this time.
This time, I'm not going to let you go. I mean that. Donna, didn't you say that you had to close up the Glamorama tonight? Huh?
Oh, Ethel can close for me. Chuck.
What?
Didn't you say you have to be at the hospital at 6 in the morning?
Oh, yes, yeah, I do.
Oh, and you don't have an Ethel to close for you.
No. I guess I better say goodnight, huh?
Guess so.
Oh, my gosh. It's easier said than done.
There's always tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, how about breakfast tomorrow?
Better make it dinner.
Oh, I guess I can wait for dinner. As long as we can talk on the phone tomorrow.
Oh, let's go get your gloves.
What?
Your gloves.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll forget my head. Thank you very much. Good night.
How could he do it? Haven't I been a friend, a confidant? I was so supportive.
Don't dodge the question. What have you done for Palmer?
Cortland owes me, and he owes me.
Mama,
big.
why does he owe you?
I'm telling you, this is the way your two-timing, low-down, yellow-bellied uncle repays his debts.
Would you stop insulting Dixie and tell me why Palmer owes you anything?
All right. All right, sure. What have I got to lose? But before I tell you another word, I just want you to know that I have been protecting that man at a great personal cost to myself. Oh, I was a fool, but no more, that's it. I'm going to give you an earful about your precious Uncle Palmer. It's going to make your hair stand on end. Every lurid detail you can betcha.
Open the door.
Well, Palmer's second visit so soon. It's rather late, however.
I've just come from a meeting with my attorney.
Well, you're not staying.
Well, neither for you. Not for long, anyway. Walter Hines is filing suit against you and Jackson Montgomery.
On what charge?
Fraud.
Oh, there was no fraud on our part. It was only stupidity on yours.
Yes, well, you used the name N. Wesley Marlowe to purchase this house. That was deliberate deception. Yes, it was. And the deed that you hold of this house isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Palmer, this is my home, signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, if you want to play games, that's fine, but I have complete confidence in Jackson's legal advice.
Really? Why do I detect just the slightest apprehension in your eyes?
Get out.
Well, obviously your lover isn't here this evening, so I'd be careful if I were you. This place is haunted, you know.
Nonsense.
No, really it is. Evil spirits have been known to walk these rooms.
Well, play your scare tactics, but they're going to be no use. I lived here before. Remember, it was my mother, and the only evil being I ever encountered was Adam Chandler. Good night.
Because he wanted me here in Pine Valley before the wedding. And when he sent me that bought and paid for first-class plane ticket, I figured there was some crisis with the marriage. He told me it was urgent, so I hightailed it right out here.
I'm beginning to get the picture.
I wish I was.
Oh, Well, I just want you to know, baby, that anything that I agreed to do was just out of my love for you, out of my natural mother's desire to protect her son.
From what?
From you. Palmer fooled me into thinking that marriage to you would be dangerous to Tad's health, and to yours, too, for that matter, because of Adam. Oh, he paid me big money to see that that wedding never took place.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I can't.
Well, now, judge me harshly if you must, but I really and truly believed Palmer's story about Adam going to kill you if you ever walked down that aisle. I mean, he told me how Adam had you beat up, and I knew that Adam had locked you away in some snake pit of an asylum. I figured he was capable of anything. I was just trying to save you from yourself.
Now, just a second. Wait a minute, Mama. By the time we got married, Adam was incapacitated. He couldn't have hurt a flea.
That's right. That's right. I mean, we had the baby by then. Everything was safe.
Why didn't you stop?
I wanted to. I did, believe me, but he wouldn't let me. He was blackmailing me by then.
Blackmailing you?
Look, I hate to say anything bad against your kin, Dixie, I really do, but he threatened to ruin me in the eyes of my only living son here if I didn't go on doing exactly what he told me to do. Well, by then I could see in my heart of hearts that you and Tad and Junior were meant to be together for all eternity, but I had to go on doing his bidding.
Why didn't you come to us, Opal? Why didn't you come to us and tell us this?
Would you have understood?
Well, yes.
No.
Sure.
I would have wrung your chicken neck.
You see, that's what I mean. I was scared to death at that point. And then after the wedding, well, he was just like, he was fixated on breaking the two of you up. It became an obsession with him.
Why? I don't understand this. I mean, he loves me. Why would he want to hurt all of us?
Because he doesn't love me, and he's an old control freak.
Well, he just wanted you and my beloved grandson living back at Cortland Manor with him so he wouldn't have to be alone, that's all. And that's why he made me move in here and make your lives a living misery.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that he's responsible for all of this?
The whole back problem scheme, the whole thing, it was all his idea. He even bankrolled my decorating efforts.
Wait a minute. You expect me to believe that guy shelled out one thin dime for this stuff?
He paid for every bit of it. And when he found out that you didn't like birds, that you hated birds, he made me go out and buy them. I didn't want to do these things, you understand, but I was afraid of losing the only family I had left on earth. Oh, only the good Lord could forgive a sinner like me now.
Knock it off, Mama. Look, have you got any kind of proof to verify what you're saying?
Yeah. What kind of proof?
Proof, Mama. Notes, letters, receipts for any of this stuff?
Well, he made me pay for everything in cash.
Smart. No records.
Oh, anything. I mean, anything would do. We can't exactly go and confront him unless we have some sort of tangible proof.
Well, I don't think I'd... Wait just a little cotton-picking minute. You just sit tight. I think I might just have all the proof you need.
Oh, I'd better go. Night. Do you have any idea how much I care about you?
I think I'm starting to.
Donna, I want to marry you. I want to buy you the biggest engagement ring you ever saw in your life. I want to take you to the altar tomorrow. I don't want to be apart from you for a minute.
Chuck.
I know. I know. You can't because you're not divorced from Benny, and it's not final.
Hey, come on now. We're not kids, you know. We can't just let ourselves get swept away by feelings as wonderful as they may be.
I know that. And I'm willing to wait for the right moment. I just wanted you to know how I felt. I want to marry you. And there is no doubt in my mind whatsoever
I want that, too, more than you could ever know.
You do? Well, then we're home free. I mean, just as soon as Emily Ann accepts me.
Well, she will. I know she will. When I tell her how important you are to me. You know what else I think? I think if we take it nice and slow, she'll probably end up planning the whole wedding.
It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it, if she did that? Okay. We'll take it slow. Well, let's don't keep our feelings a secret from her for very long, okay?
I'll tell her the minute she comes in.
$47.40, $47.60.
Last half of a plane ticket, see, from Arizona to Pine Valley, bought with a credit card. Isn't that a credit card number right there?
Yeah, it
well,
sure
that's
is.
Palmer's credit card.
Are you sure?
You betcha.
It's easy enough to verify.
Oh, boy, when he sees that, he's just gonna faint dead away. He thought he was so smart leaving me holding the bag.
Now, wait just a minute. This does not get you off the hook. You remember that.
But I am penitent. In my deepest heart of hearts, I am.
Oh, but we know you are.
No, we don't. Let's remember all the months of agony you two have put us through, huh? I'm tempted to go over there and give it to him right now.
I'll go with you.
Great. What about Junior?
Oh, I'll be happy to take care of him, sweetheart. Not to worry.
It's just going to be the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
No, I don't think so, hon. I think I'm going to enjoy shoving this down his throat.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, don't you touch that phone. It could be business. Hello, Ted Martin speaking. Yeah, hi, Mrs. Broadbottom. How are you? He is. Well, I'm right in the middle of, Right, okay, he's there now? Fine, I'll get right on it. No, thanks for calling. Bingo.
The client?
A big client with lots of big money to spend.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You knock it off. Okay? Unfortunately, she wants me to get on the job right now.
Oh, that's okay. You just go. Go ahead.
What about Palmer?
He's not going anywhere.
All right. You look after this one,
Yeah, all right.
You behave.
Good luck, honey. You know, I don't think it's such a smart idea to just let, put off going to see Palmer. I mean, he could be burying the evidence, maybe even hightailing out of town until the heat cools off.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I mean, he doesn't even know we're on to him.
Yeah, well, he knows now that Tad found out about Sean. I mean, he could be covering his tracks everywhere. Why, he's probably even gotten that poor old other woman silenced by now.
What poor old other woman?
Marion Colby.
Marion? Of course. Of course, the way she was calling him night and day, she was supposedly leaping right into Tad's life.
Absolutely. Palmer hired Marion to make it look like she and Tad were getting it on. In fact, he was hoping that they would be.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know it. Oh, but listen, if Palmer ever finds out that I snitched on him, you know my life won't be worth a plug nickel, so please just don't let him know that I confessed, okay?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I cannot be responsible for what
Listen,
I'm
I'm
saying.
pleading for my life here.
All right, okay, I promise.
Oh, thank you. And I'll look after Junior. You don't even have to think twice about him. He'll be safe hands. Bye. Oh, those Pigeon Hollow folks are going to have quite a shoot 'em up tonight.
Yeah.
What now, Trevor? I'm really not in the mood.
Nat, it's me. I'm sorry. I know it's late.
Oh, I'm up, believe me. Is everything all right?
Well, yes. Everything is more than all right. Chuck and I just spent the most beautiful evening.
I'm so glad.
Nat, he told me he loved me. He's never stopped loving me. Can you believe this?
Well, of course I can believe it. Did he give you a ring?
Well, it's too soon for that.
Well, you all love each other. What is he dragging his feet for?
He's not. We talked about getting married, and he wants to.
Oh, hurrah! I want to give you the wedding reception here, and you can invite all of Pine Valley.
What? Wait a minute. You're way ahead of us.
Can you hang on a minute?
What is it?
I don't know. Probably Timmy. Can I call you back?
It's okay. Details
tomorrow.
Oh, all right. I'm really very happy for you. Bye-bye. Sky, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Yeah. That mousy little Dixie's a real firebrand when she gets riled, all right. I bet she's letting Palmer have it with both barrels. He's probably begging for mercy by now. Ms. Opal Gardner Purdy has come out on top again. What am I saying? Palmer's mean, but he has been keeping me in chocolates and fancy duds all these long winter months. Now I'm going to have to kiss that trust fund goodbye. Oh, brother. Proud and poor, that's what I get for turning honest. What am I going to do? I mean, Ted's just kicking me out of this dump. I'm going to die of boredom if I got to move back in with Joe and Ruth. This is downright depressing. Going from triumph to defeat in a matter of minutes. Oh, Lord. Martin Investigation Services, Mr. Martin, secretary, talk in.
Knock it off, Mama. It's me.
Oh, honey, thank goodness you called in.
Look, I'm in a rush. Is Dixie there?
No, she's not here. It's what I started to tell you.
Where is she?
Mama.
Cortland Manor.
I was supposed to go with her.
I know. I tried to tell her that. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. You know how she is when she gets something on her mind.
Great. Terrific. All right, take a message.
Shoot.
All right, tell her that I'm here on a stakeout, all right? My client's husband just showed up at the house of his girlfriend. I've got to stick around until I can get something on him. It might take all night, so just tell her I'll see her when I see her, okay?
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Why aren't you asleep?
Why aren't you?
Who can sleep with all of my problems?
Well, then maybe you could use some good news. I had a letter from Daisy.
She's coming back to Pine Valley.
I wish. No, not in the near future. But she did send you her love.
Oh, empty sentiments. Her words have no meaning. No, she doesn't back them up with any action.
Well, wait a minute. Well, what about you? I don't see you rushing off to see her.
You've given me your good news. Now, good night, Mara.
Well, there's more.
Oh, well, I might have known. What is it?
Well, in her letter, I've decided to make a major change in my life.
Oh, you're handing in your notice, and you're going to go live with your daughter. Oh, happy day.
Not that major.
Oh.
In her letter, Daisy talked about other women in Paris, women my age, and her words really hit home. And that's right, I do. I tend to comport myself in a rather staid manner.
Are you having something like a delayed midlife crisis, Myra? Just spit it out. Come on.
Daisy said, I need a new look.
You're going to have a facelift?
Well, not that new.
Well, I mean, what is it? You expect me to sit around here playing 20 questions to you all night?
I'm going to make an appointment at the Glamorama and have my hair cut.
You're going to have your hair cut?
And I might look quite different, so we thought, well, Daisy thought that you
I don't give a damn what Daisy thought, and I don't care if you have a haircut. You can shave your head for all I care.
Palmer.
Well, what do you expect? You come in here, waltz in here, making an announcement that's going to be earth-shaking, and you tell me you're going to have your hair cut?
I'd care if you got your hair cut, your head shaved.
Get that, because that might be important.
Yes, Majesty. Dix, well, honey.
Hi. Is Uncle Palmer here?
Come in, yes.
Thank you very much.
Wait, is something wrong?
Yes.
What's Tad done to you now?
Tad hasn't done anything. This is not about my husband.
Well, whatever it is, we can straighten it out.
Yes, we better. Myra, would you mind leaving us alone for a little bit?
Of course not.
Dixie, what is it? What's happened to upset you so much?
You have upset me that much. You have a lot of hard explaining to do.
I didn't think you'd mind if I helped myself. You don't need any more to drink. Would you give me the bottle, please?
You don't know what I need.
Hey, look, this is not up for discussion.
You don't like me very much, do you?
I think it's late and I'm tired. We both need some sleep. This is great, Sky. It's really going to help your headache.
My headache is gone. I feel fine. I feel like partying. How about you, Natalie? Let your hair down and feel like partying?
Please, would you keep your voice down? I don't want you to wake my son.
In this place, you hear me?
Shh. Sorry. Let's go on upstairs, okay? Sky, please.
You know that I'm always saying I'm sorry lately. That doesn't feel too good.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't.
Do you know what it feels like to always say you're sorry?
I know what it feels like to doubt yourself.
Doubt. Ooh, that's it. You hit that one right on the nail on the head.
Sky, does all this drinking have anything to do with Jeremy?
Jeremy? Jeremy thinks I'm beautiful and talented and is always telling me how perfect I am. Maybe you don't believe that, but he does.
No, of course I believe it.
Or, stop pretending.
I'm not. Come on, let's go on.
Don't get all high and mighty on me, Natalie. I know that Jeremy is always on your mind. That's why you brought his name up.
No, that's not.
Well, why did you mention his
Well,
name?
I mentioned his name, Sky, because I know Jeremy, and I know that the standards he sets for the people close to him can be rather high.
Oh, sure. The truth is that you want him back.
No, I don't.
You can't deny it. I see the way you look at him.
Sky,
You
please.
want him.
Please, let's go up.
Don't deny it. Just admit it, Natalie.
All right,
you
don't-
want him.
Do not yell, please. If my son wakes up, he will be upset if he hears you.
Oh, Sky, shut up.
Please, come on.
Poor Timmy might
Let's
wake
go
up. It's phony, using your poor little boy as an excuse not to talk about your real feelings about Jeremy. Oh, let go of me. I can get upstairs. Fine.
Now tell me, did Opal give you this airline receipt?
How I found out about the ticket, it doesn't matter. It's what you did that mattered. You tried to use Opal to keep me and Tad from becoming man and wife.
Yes. Yes, I did.
How could you do that? That is so terrible.
I will admit that my methods weren't really on the up and up, but I was desperate. I was determined to save you and your son, no matter what the cost.
From what? Protect us from what?
Well, from Adam, of course. I was afraid for your lives and for Tad's life, too.
No. Adam wasn't any threat by that point, Uncle Palmer.
Well, no, maybe not, but none of us could have foreseen that.
Okay, no.
You see, it was at that time that I offered Opal a return trip to Arizona, but she refused to leave town. No. And I regret to have to say it now, but ever since she's been sticking it to me.
She's been what?
That woman has been gouging huge sums of money for me in return for her silence.
Oh, like that can't be. Opal never has a dime.
Oh, well, it's all on her back, you know. She's made Myrtle Farragut a wealthy woman at my expense. No, all because I didn't want you to find out the dreadful way that I tried to stop your wedding, because I knew if you did find out that you'd hate me. And you're my sister Bessie's little girl, and I just couldn't bear to lose you.
I could never hate you, Uncle Palmer.
Oh, Dixie.
No, I'm just still as mad as a hornet. What about Marion? What about Marion Colby? Did you hire her to go after Tad and make me think he was still a cheating man?
Certainly not. Did she tell you that?
Well, no, she didn't exactly say
Well,
that,
I mean,
no.
if she did say that, that's an outright lie. I mean, I've done some things and said some things that I'm not proud of, but never that. Has Opal been filling your head with lies about me? Or Sean? I mean, they're both out to do me, and they'd say anything.
Now, wait a minute. You have to swear something first. You have to swear on a stack of Bibles that you didn't buy all that junk furniture that Opal furnished the apartment with.
Well, I've no doubt that it was my money that was used to purchase those, but I had no idea that she was doing that.
Really? Now, I don't know who to believe.
Oh, Dixie, you and your family, well, they're just everything to me.
I want to tell you that I regret the day that I made that phone call to Opal Purdy. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made, and if because of it I've lost you, well, I suppose it's only fitting that that should happen to me. I can only hope that someday that you will understand and forgive an impulsive old uncle. I am so terribly sorry.
Snake, you're not even down usually.
I'm not even in any mood for conversation. Just get my coffee and be quick about it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, I had a little trouble sleeping last night.
Well, I was afraid of this when Dixie stormed in here last night. You've been messing in her life again, haven't you?
You go have your hair
You're
hacked
making
off.
trouble? You're making trouble for Tad and Dixie?
Nonsense.
Palmer, don't. Just don't do anything that will drive that child
Would
away
you
from
get
you.
out and bring my coffee?
You need that child in your life. You need
Myra,
her
Myra,
child.
out, go on.
All right.
And Myra,
What?
would you call and see how Dixie's feeling?
What?
And, we'll try to find out if Tad or Opal is there around the place.
I will do no such thing. You can do your own dirty work.
Well, there's no such thing as getting decent help these days. Oh, Sloan, yes, would you hurry up with your breakfast? I want the car brought around in about 15 minutes.
Jimmy! A breakfast in just about 10 minutes! Well, that does it. She's no longer my responsibility. Jeremy, it's Natalie.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, actually, I'd appreciate it if you come over here and pick up your girlfriend.
What are you saying? She's in New York.
Wrong. Trevor dumped her on my doorstep last night. I was more than willing to take care of her until she sobered up. However...
She was drunk?
No, not was. Is. As best as I can tell, she's been drinking all night long. Now, I don't know what her problem is, but I cannot have another scene like I had here last night, not with Timmy around.
I'm leaving now.
By the way, I bought the old Chandler place.
Yeah, I heard. I'll be right over.
Well, I would love to try to help her, but
Timmy is your first concern. It's as it should be.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Hi.
Hey.
You look beat.
Yeah, wayward husbands are going to be the death of me.
Can I fix you something? Maybe some tea or something?
No, a solid 8 hours of sleep will do me just fine.
Ted. Opal said that she told you, I went to see Uncle Palmer.
Yeah, she did.
You mad at me?
What's the point? Did you give him hell?
Oh, you bet.
Good. It's going to be nothing compared to what I do when I catch up with him. I'll make his hair stand on end.
Ted, that might not be completely necessary.
Are you kidding? After the way he abused us? Abused this marriage and my mother? You can be sure I'll have a word with him.
No, Ted. See, I think he realizes what he did, and he regrets it.
In other words, he conned you, right? The master of deceit strikes again?
No, Ted. He didn't defend himself at all. He told me the truth. I'm sure of it.
It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. He was devastated when I left.
Good.
Ted, he is my uncle. Okay? I care about him very much. He's done a lot for me. Can't we just let this go? Can't we just accept his apology and forgive and forget?
Forgive and forget? Dixie, are you out of your mind?